Hey guys, today I have a look for you at our curriculum choices for the 2025 through 2026 homeschool year. If you're new here, I'm Christina. I'm a homeschooling mom to 5 children and we live in the Canadian Maritimes. Now my oldest son has recently graduated, so I'm only homeschooling 4 kids this year. My previous video I shared about my 2 younger kids, grades 4 and 7 this year. This video I'm going to focus on my 2 high schoolers, so they are in grade 10 and grade 11. So let's have a look at what they are going to be using for this homeschool year. So I'm going to start with language arts. We have used the Good and the Beautiful for many years now. So my son in grade 10 is going to be doing the high school 2. And I've got them all printed here in 2 different books. And then they also use grammar cards, which they've been using. I don't have them here to show you, but I have a review of everything here. You can go have a look. And these are the books that they use with this level. So that will be my son in grade 10 for his language arts. And then my son in grade 11 is just going to be doing level 3. So these are the books that he'll be using. We've done this as a read aloud before, this book. Short story collection. Little Duke, and The Call of the Woods, and Edgar Guest collection. And then again, I just have theirs printed like this in 2 different things. I find that's kind of the easiest way to do it. So that is their English. Now their math, I don't have to show you. They're going to be doing Shoreman. We'll just call him the youngest for now. The younger son is going to be doing Algebra 2 with geometry. The older one is going to be doing calculus this year because he has continued doing math through the summer the last few years. So he is just completing pre-calculus right before the school year starts, and he'll move right into calculus. Next is science, and this has not happened before, but we're going to have both children do friendly biology together, which they both needed to do. Well, they both kind of settled on biology for this year, and we had this program and they liked that because I showed them a bunch of different biology ones. They liked that there were a lot of videos that went along with it, and they didn't necessarily have to do all of the experiments themselves. There's a lot in the videos. So these are the lesson, tests, and answer keys. And then these are the student workbooks. So this is what each one will work out of. And then this is like the main book. But there's also the video component, which we will get for them so they can watch the videos and the lessons. And they're going to do the science. You know, when I say together, I mean they're both doing the same course at the same time. So unless someone's like sick or something comes up, they should be doing the same thing every week so they can still talk to each other. They can practice for tests and study together if they want to. We'll see how this goes. I'm a little nervous about it, to be honest, but I think they can figure it out. They're old enough that they should be able to sort out using one textbook and taking turns with it. Next is history. So my son in grade 10, he started Whirlwind History last year, and we decided to split it into 2 years and to kind of slow it down compared to my previous child who did it in 1 year. So he's doing from week 19 on. I have not got the books together for this yet. That's one thing I need to do. And I need to go through the schedule and choose exactly what he needs to do. But here's what this looks like. Again, I have reviews of all of these resources on my channel here. So he's going to be doing that. This is the answer key for that. And then my son in grade 11, he surprised me. He decided he wanted to do the history of the ancient world. So my oldest son did this for, I want to say grade 9, and it was okay. I don't feel like it was spectacular or anything. So I was surprised when my other son said he wanted to do it. So we have both the book and we have the audio version of the book. So he can kind of go back and forth if he wants to. It's quite a thick book, but he doesn't mind reading. And then there is the student study guide, and there's maps at the back that they have to do, and there's all this that they have to do. Key terms, answering questions, so forth, and then this is the answer book. So this will be his history for his grade 11 year. Next up is French. I'm still figuring out exactly how I'm going to put this together. So this author here, she had this short stories for beginners that I thought would be a helpful resource. And then she has a bunch of French programs, and I really liked the look of this one. So there's free audio that goes with them. So there's vocabulary, grammar, and then a listening one. And they're like short exercises that you do. So there's one exercise, there's the next one. And she has great resources on her website. So along with this portion, my kids also use Duolingo, and they do a rotation of book, let's see, music, video, games, and then like YouTube resources. And she has a great YouTube website here with great resources on it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have them do like one exercise in each book every week, plus this. I may do it that way. I'm still figuring that out. French is the one that I have the hardest time trying to teach, or not teach, I guess, to my children, because I don't speak French, but I really want them to be as bilingual as possible. So still working on figuring this out, but those are the resources that they will be using. And then my son in grade 10 is going to be doing the art of argument. Now my son, who's going to be in grade 11, he did this last year. I decided to go ahead and buy the CDs. I feel like I finally found a logic program that's going to work for my next few children as well. So I invested in the DVDs so he can watch those, but he will be doing this course as well. And then everything else here is going to be done in a group setting. So we do this with all of my kids who are in school. So Farm Anatomy, we're continuing. I think this is our 3rd year doing this. This is the Julia Rothman book. And we have this here that we do along with it, the daily skill building. This is my book. I did not get any done last year, so I am super far behind. But you can see what it looks like when it's done. So this is what it looks like when it's empty. Just be continuing on, possibly finishing it this year. We will see. So that's something that we do all together. For health this year, we're going to be working on manners for the first half of the year. Now, I know that this is the kids version. I may, on the second half of the year, do the teen version. I haven't decided what I want to do for health for that second part of the year yet, so we'll see. But this looks really interesting. I'm going to do this all together. I think my kids could all benefit from some manners refreshment. Then for geography, we're going to be doing the Great World Adventure again. Love this curriculum. We're going to be doing Understanding Eastern Europe this year, as well as China and North Korea. So I am excited for these. Everyone really enjoys these. We love the videos and the reading and just all the learning we get to do with those. Then I have one thing planned at Christmas time, which is a chicken was there at Christmas. I saw this and just thought it was so funny. It's kind of like a Christmas around the world, but from a chicken's perspective. So different days, like different times, different places around the world, traditions. It just looks really good. I read a few and they're pretty funny. So we'll be doing this book at Christmas for sure. I may do another Christmas thing. I'm not sure at the same time. There are other books in this series if you are interested. Last but not least are read alouds. Now, these are in no particular order. I haven't finished our read aloud list yet. I usually try and find a mix of books, primarily ones that are in like the story of the world time that we're doing it, some science books, also some like fun, some classics. So I have some audiobooks. I have a number of books I'm going to get from the library, and I have a huge amount of books I'll show you in a minute to choose from. But these are the ones I'm pretty sure we're going to do. Listening for Lions, Little Women, The Drummer Boy's Battle, We Dream of Space, The Lost Year, Sudoku and the Thousand Paper Cranes, Kiss the Dust, The Bone Sparrow, Alias Anna, A True Story of Outwitting the Nazis, and Julia Alvarez's Before We Were Free. So we typically do, I would say, anywhere from 15 to 25 books a year. So this is definitely not all of them, but it's kind of a good start of what we will be using. Here's a quick look at books that are on the Good and the Beautiful book list or were produced by them that go along with this time frame. So I have these, and then I have all of these over here, which are kind of falling over right now, that go along with this time frame as well. So lots and lots of books to choose from. Most of them we've already read, some we haven't, and I'll fill you in with our what we've been reading if you want to know what we end up reading through the year. There's a look at everything that we have planned. Now plans do change. Typically I don't change our main courses kind of once we've decided for the year, and since a lot of this is kind of things we've used before, I know it's going to be fine. We won't need to change anything, but sometimes electives, books like the read alouds, for sure, things change. If you want to stay up to date with that, I do share, like I said, the what we've been reading videos throughout the year. I did ask my oldest, who is homeschooled, if he was interested in any other like courses or electives, and at this point he's not. You know, being teenagers, these kids are busy. They've got youth group. One is involved in music and cadets. The other one is looking for part-time work. So they have other things going on as well. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in that comment section down below. Otherwise, I hope that this finds you having a great day, and if you homeschool, a great homeschool year as well. Take care.